everyone, it is Mythic, back with another tutorial. Yes, learn from the master. No, I'm joking, guys. So, welcome back to another mythical tutorial. Sorry. For this tutorial, what we will be doing is, sorry. So for this tutorial, what we will be doing is basically making our soldiers speak via dialogue boxes. Now, the dialogue boxes are used for basically everything in-game. Objectives, conversations between soldiers, announcements, basically pointers, intel even. And basically all that mumbo jumbo, really. So I will be showing you guys how to first script it all, and it's actually pretty simple to really script, and you guys will freak on how easy it is to do. Of course, I don't go into too much detail as making soldiers talk over one another, basically a conversation. It does get a little confusing, so I've left that out for a more intermediate advanced tutorial, which we will be getting into more into in the future. So without further ado, guys, if you do like this video and you feel that it helped you, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the video. Hello one and all, and welcome to this tutorial. So in this tutorial we will be learning how to make a social group, and basically all these guys have come from all over the galaxy to speak about their feelings and tell each other what they think about each other, and yada yada yada, a bit about themselves. But of course, I do joke, as of course. So for this tutorial, what we will be doing is actually making our guys speak via dialogue boxes, which you can see in skirmish missions, tips, pointers, which do show up in maybe user-created missions sometimes. So the first thing you're going to want to do is golden rules, load up the map, load up the mission, and then press F3. So F3 is now activated. We can now select our guy. We're going to select this guy first. We're going to take a note of the soldier's name. So for properties for human, which will always show up whenever you select a unit. So you're going to want to scroll straight down to the bottom and take a note of Jeremy Simpson. Take a note of that. So now that we've taken a note of that, we're going to want to press U on the keyboard, and we'll get this box, the prompt box, and we'll get tags. We're going to want to tag Jeremy. For demonstration purposes, Gilbert will be his tag. Gilbert. Yes, you are now tagged Gilbert. So now that we've tagged him as Gilbert, we can now begin making his speech. So F9, if we press F9 on the keyboard, it'll bring up mission properties, prompt box. So now that we have opened this, for me, text will be highlighted. For you, it should be simply just a simple scroll down, and you will see it straight away. So you're going to want to open it, and of course it is in French. That is because I have a mod installed, and you guys will be able to check those mods out when I will always link them in the description if you do wish to check them out. So now we're in the text browser, and a little note for this is the text browser is pretty much used for everything text related to objectives in game, and basically everything. So if we go to add, which is in the left hand corner, and we can call this talk really, and then we press OK. Now talk is highlighted. We can now begin I don't know why I started laughing. Oh my god. We can now begin typing in our speech. So dear. For this, oh sorry, I can't even concentrate. Hey guys, I am here to talk about an awesome dude who you should totally subscribe to and leave like. His name is Mythic Game Productions. Yes. Okay, so there we are. So again, a little side note is whenever you're making text in game, you want to keep it as short as possible. Nice, simple, and sweet. You don't want if you're making missions for players and you're using the dialogue, you don't want to make it like where they have a big paragraph and they have to read it so quick before the cinematic and your dialogue is over. And of course, during missions, you can also have a look at messages or dialogue by pressing H on the keyboard, and that brings up the message history. So I must explain this to you guys. It has to be short and simple, or if you want you can just pack it full of crap, or as much as you want. But anyway, so now that we have our text here, we want to press enter. You don't want to press save. Don't jump the gun. So press enter. Now the reason why we do this is because we're still in typing mode, so we want to press enter to get out of that. So then now that we press enter, we will hit save and then we hit OK. And of course I want to make another text as well. So there's our first one. So we're going to call this new one talk _1 and then hit OK. So now that creates a new one. So this time we're going to be a bit more serious. Hey everyone, hope this tutorial is helpful in teaching you the basic setup of how to make I can't even spell dialogue. Speech. Okay, I'm just gonna put speech. I can't even remember how to spell speech. Do feel free to put in the comments on how to spell it. I know it's just I'm one of those brain fart days. But anyway, so now that we've created the text, remember press enter and save and OK. So now that that's all done, we can begin making the trigger. Now the trigger is actually super simple to set up. You want to go to triggers, add an insert, call your trigger Gilbert. Gilbert rules, everyone. Woo. So then now that we've created the trigger Gilbert, and of course it may be different for you, but of course you can follow along the lines. Commands, we're gonna right click and add. For me, talk is already up in select or in the prompt box up here in my history, as I did use it before. So in order to find talk, you can go straight into actor, just straight into actor. You want to go to talk straight down at the bottom, hit OK, and it will bring it up properties for talk. Now selector is where you put the tag for Gilbert. Hit OK. Now say, for say, this is actually for in-game audio files. So for basically aim, shot, alert, amazement, attack, charge, attack that boob over there, or bazooka shot, executing order, IDL, injured my leg, but stuff like that. So basically all that. Of course you can also put in your own audio files via Audacity. I may do a tutorial or something like that in the future. It's like super simple to do. It's a little hard. Oh, shh, they must not know that. But anyway, we'll get to that around in the future. So then you're going to want to go into text, and you're going to want to open the text browser. And the first text you're going to want to select is, hey guys, I'm here to talk about an awesome dude who you should totally subscribe to and leave a like. His name is Mythic Game Productions. Okay, so then we select this one. Cleared queue. Now, this is actually interesting. So if you have like all these different dialogues coming in over the top of one, cleared queue means that it will only focus on the dialogue that you actually created. So of course I want to have 2 dialogues, so we're gonna hit OK. So now that it has been created, we're gonna not test it out just yet. We're gonna actually add a delay. Now this is the delay between the other dialogue. So for say 7.5 at the most is a good enough delay, and then we're gonna add in a talk again, which will show up in your history at the top of your command, select commands. So properties for talk, we're gonna go Gilbert again.
Strange. Nobody told us.
And there is that vocal emote by Gilbert. Strange, nobody told us about it. But this time we're gonna call text, and then we're gonna call text or talk one, sorry. We're gonna hit OK. So that is basically how you set up dialogue. In the future, in the newer tutorials that will be coming out soon, which is the more intermediate ones, we will be getting into more of the dialogue on how to get a conversation going between 2 units. So it does get a little confusing, so that's why I'm just leaving it for the intermediate stuff. I can do it right now, but this is just for the basic on how to make a dialogue, just to begin with, and then you can go and experiment. But of course, there will be more intermediate ones. So now that we have created the talk, we can now hit start. There we are, Jeremy Simpson. Hey guys, I'm here to talk about an awesome dude who you should totally subscribe to and leave a like. His name is Mythic Game Productions. Hey everyone, hope this tutorial is helpful in teaching you the basic setup of how to make speech. So it is that simple, guys, and definitely watch this tutorial back to front to get an understanding. So that is all I can teach you for tonight, wherever you guys are in the world, and I hope you're enjoying your day and basically all that yada yada. So if you guys do like this tutorial, please feel free to leave a like and comment. And basically I will see you all in the next tutorial, and without further ado I shall say my goodbyes. So again, I do hope you're all having a nice evening, day or night. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next tutorial. Bye bye.